In a move to preserve the Arawak or Lokono indigenous language, a small Amerindian village, Karrau, in the lower Mazaruni River, is hosting its first ever indigenous language spelling bee. The village Tushauk, Shane Cornelius, is confident it will connect the children to their culture and also ensure the language lives on.
We at the council level, we just thinking of different ways of celebrating the culture and heritage during September. We want to move away from what we used to do before, just, the kind of party kind of thing. Like, we want to do some targeted approach, so the spelling bee was one of those. We're thinking that we could use that as a means of reviving the language and also start and also introducing the children to Arawak words or Lokono words that they would use every day, but they don't know that this is actually Arawak words.
The spelling bee will be held in two categories, children ages 7 to 9 and 9 to 12, and is part of the village's indigenous heritage celebrations. September is the designated month to recognize and celebrate indigenous culture. Meanwhile, Cornelius revealed that the village is being positioned as a driving force for tourism and business.
Karrau is, I would say, a small village that is developing and growing. At a reasonable pace, we got like 525 residents, including children. We are close to Bartica. We're in the Lower Marjoni area, Region 7. We got majority of the people living here are descendants of the Arawak or Lokono tribe, and we got some amount of Akawaya and Caribs as well.
3 months ago, the village council began planning a 10-year village sustainable improvement plan for Karrau.
We're looking at a 10-year village improvement plan. So we started and we're in the third phase, which is where we finishing almost the last stage. We have a planning team of 25 persons that the white cross-section of women, youth, farmers, laborers, minors, residents of the village 25 who would represent, who come together and plan this plan. So we're looking at different areas. We're looking at health, education, livelihood. We're looking at culture, and we're looking at, what is the other one? But we're looking at all areas of village life, and we're planning for a 10-year period, and we're coming up with projects according to priority. We're also doing like a skills assessment and resource assessment of the village. So we're looking at skills that we would need to execute these projects and skills that we already have in the village, and we're looking at the kind of resources we have in the village. And we're looking at how we could go about managing these resources over this period of time.
The Tushau has managed to establish shade houses and farming materials that will be used to improve the village's food security. To ensure that people of Karrau have equal opportunities, an ICT hub is also being established, and a beautification project at the center of the village is also being undertaken. Meanwhile, the government recently announced that the village will benefit from some 70 million in road works. Reporting for the newsroom, I am Isanella Patwo.